Awesome. Do you love the multiplayer too?
Dude, I love it. It's me, Andrew, calling in. I know I played with this last weekend and used Suma too.
Yeah.
Multiplayer has just been fantastic. Can't put it down. I can't wait to, unlock this prestige mode stuff. So it'll be kind of cool, I think.
Yeah. No,
I love it. What are you guys multiplayering on? You 360 or PS3?
I'm PS3.
And you guys are all PS3, Wheaton?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Welcome to the revolution.
I'm going to try this game out
Welcome
on PC,
to what it's going to be like next year.
We'll see what's going on the PC side soon enough.
All right. Thanks, caller. Appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry about the sound there for a while.
It's all good.
That's all right,
man.
I'm sorry I got on you.
Yeah, why don't you fucking lay off a second?
It's the dig effect.
All right, so while we get up our next caller here, I wanted to talk a little bit about a game type that Call of Duty has introduced that I feel is not only a fantastic game type, but you guys know how passionate I am about competitive gaming. I feel like this game type is actually what all future FPS shooters need to strive to have in their game. Mm-hmm. And the game type is called Headquarters. And let me explain to you real quickly how it works. You're on a map. It's a standard map. They have one unique map for this game. But the way it works is that you randomly see these headquarters spawn, and they're like neutral.
Laptops.
All right? Yeah, they're laptops. So let's say Suma's on a team and I'm on a team. My team is going and I'm trying to take over these headquarters. You stand around it, you take it over. Then what happens is if I take it over, I must defend and Suma must attack. Here's the kicker, though. My army doesn't respawn. Yeah. So I've got to defend as long as I can while he's got infinite waves of dudes coming at me.
It's hot.
As soon as he kills all the players on my team, he can take over the headquarters and a new one spawns. Now, you earn points by capturing the headquarters, and then for
even when
for
you're
like
dead,
each
you'll still
10
get
seconds or
well.
5 seconds that you're getting that you're holding it, you get points. To me, this is beautiful because A, it facilitates comebacks. B, it makes it fair on all levels, and it's always action-packed.
And the
it's
thing
not
about
fucking Counter-Strike hiding behind a crate all the time.
But you still use strategy. I mean,
you do.
A lot of
you
action,
have to.
But the thing that you're gonna notice, Wheat told me about it, and I hadn't checked it out. And the first time I started checking it out, I didn't like it. It was very frustrating because I was used to team deathmatch. But once I started playing it and getting into it, I don't play anything else but
I don't play anything else either. It's
Yeah.
also a great way to upgrade quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Force, have you tried out Headquarters yet?
Yeah, it's something that's interesting is that with all the different multiplayer modes, how it can cater to different users, I play Domination nonstop because I love 30 to 50 frags a game. And
See,
you know me,
that's how Headquarters is.
That's how you use Headquarters.
In fact, you get even more.
And in fact, Force, there is one level of Headquarters where the map is no shit, like a small box.
Yeah.
And you will get, if you're good enough, you can get 100 kills in this game.
Do you want to talk about last night?
What?
What you came to last night when I was playing?
Dude,
I was on a really bad team.
I have this unbelievable, awesome kill-death ratio. He's like, yeah, I'm done. I had 14 kills and 45 deaths. I was like, Suma!
It was on that close
And
level.
watch, next week, Suma's going to be like, hey, Wheat, why is your KD ratio so shitty? We got another caller on the horn. Caller, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Yo.
Yo.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So,
is there a delay?
Don't be nervous.
I think it's echoing a little bit.
First time call, so I am nervous. So.
Okay. It's okay,
it's
bro.
All right. We'll be
okay.
We'll be safe.
All right. I heard that Call of Duty 4, right? That the single player is pretty short. Does the multiplayer makes up for the single player?
I think
the single player is not short, guys. Stop saying single players in this like this are short. They're not short. I honestly did not want to play the game any more than it was. As much as I love the single player and the story, if it had gone any longer, then it would have dragged on. I do not want to be in that. It's like going to a movie.
I was ready for it to end.
Do you want to sit through a movie that's like 6 hours long? No, you don't. 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours is basically the max.
So wait,
and for a game like
it's
this,
worth it to pay $60?
Yeah, because not only a single player,
like the caller said, though, the multiplayer is
Yeah.
worth it. And Cameron, let me put in one more perspective, is that when I was playing through the single player, I almost felt obligated to finish it before I jumped into the multiplayer.
The single player. Even the single player.
I thought the pacing was great.
I haven't even touched the multiplayer yet, you guys. Like I jumped into it real quick just to see if I could get a connection.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, peace to the single
player.
And by the way,
I did. I felt obligated to finish it before.
By the way, if you PS3 guys, I don't know what's going on the 360 side. I keep hearing different things. But if you PS3 guys are having trouble connecting to multiplayer, the easiest multiplayer to connect to I've had is Headquarters. I get in every time.
Yeah.
Team Deathmatch is the only one that sort of hangs.
Yeah.
So it seems like everybody's playing Headquarters. So if you try Headquarters on the PS3, you will get in right away.
And real quick, caller, to answer your question even more in depth, is that yes, the multiplayer definitely adds to the game because it's got one of the best online ranking systems that I've ever seen. And the way it works is that you earn XP achieving different challenges or getting certain amount of kills with X weapon, or you know, there's achievements or there's unlockables like fall 15 feet and don't die.
I love that. I love the challenges. And
call in an
I don't
airstrike.
care about that stuff.
So but the cool thing about it is that you get more proficient with your weapons. So you start out, say, like an M4 carbine, and then you get to add a silencer to it, an aux scope to it, and all these different things. So you really can create sort of a soldier the way you like to play, play games. And you also make soldiers or fighters based off of the maps you're playing. So it really offers a lot of customization that makes it important because it lets you play the game the way you want to play. If you're one of those dipshits that likes to be a sniper all the time, then you can do that. If you're a guy like me that likes to run and gun, you can either go with like the big assault rifles, or you can go with like the small scorpions and go for the quick kills. So there's a lot of different customization once you get to the multiplayer, and that is almost as impressive as the single player
itself. If there was ever
itself.
a game worth $60, this is it.
And Force, what do you think too, Force? I mean, do you really?
One of the things I want to say that's amazing about multiplayer, and I've been tearing it up on multiplayer, is that I love the fact that every time you get a kill, the XP pops up right there. The bar's on there. You're constantly in touch with the progress that you're making. It makes you feel like, let me get a couple more. Let me try this challenge. You know, and
it's like an FPS MMO.
Like I said,
it wants you to experiment with the weapons. You know, you don't just lock into one thing. I like that.
And like I said,
it gets you to try other things.
This is setting the benchmark for how multiplayer should be done on consoles, much in the same way Halo 2 did.
Think about, too, what they do with this game that's amazing to me is that you can only play deathmatch and team deathmatch until you've gotten so many wins.
I love that. I love that.
And someone actually wrote in about that and said, what do they do to keep it fair? If you're playing a level 50 guy, well, I'll tell you, anyone can kill anyone. Even when I have
level
my not
50s
pimped
suck.
Out. Hold on. That's not even what the point I was getting at.
That's
if you would let me finish, then I would be able to get my point across here. Is that if I have nothing, if I'm level 1 and I have an M4 carbine and I kill Suma, who's a level 50, I can pick up his weapon that he's had upgraded a shitload. So
you want to hang on to it too.
Right.
You go and hide so you don't get.
Hello.
Yo, caller, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I was wondering about how many times did you cut Robert Suma off today?
Did I cut Robert off?
Good question.
Robert you and Forrest, because I've counted about 3 or 4 times that Tim has been trying
that's
to
because
talk.
Robert is the fucking king of cutting people off. So I think I'm fucking entitled to cut him off every once in a while. What do you have to say about that?
Why are you hating on this caller? That's
what I thought. We're talking about COD4.
He made a perfectly valid point, and you're going to hang up on him?
If I have to go back...
Oh, my God. Look at it. This is number 5. This is now number 5.
Peace, caller. Peace. Do you want to say something?
I don't know. Do you want to cut me off? Yeah, see, that's number 6. Let's all keep track.
All right. Are you guys bummed at all that there is no cross-platform support? I mean,
I'm bummed that I won't be able to play with you guys. That bums me out. I'd love to freaking.
I'm bummed that people are buying the 360 version.
Next generation.
I wish that they could have made it happen. I really do. I think it would have been so badass, especially, dude. You know, put down all of the fucking armaments and just let's all be friends. I'd love to see even icons next to each guy. Yo, you're the PS3 team versus the 3. That would be so kick-ass. And it would just make the population of the gamers in the multiplayer just that much bigger. You know?
I like that idea. I know it's not really possible, but...
And to confirm, because we did mention this, all platforms with the exception of PC are peer-to-peer. So we got another call.